Hi folks, it's Valentine's Day, it's February 14, and you know what that means? It's a time when the restaurants are fully booked and the flowers are way expensive. And if you didn't manage to celebrate today, I can share with you a recipe that you can prepare over the weekend to make your partner feel special. I call it Melt the Heart Shakshouka by Walk with Jenni. Shakshouka is a Middle Eastern egg recipe, but this time I added some twists. We will be needing chop all the ingredients into small pieces and the chorizo into small cubes. It is recommended to use a deep skillet or a saucepan, especially if you're just cooking for two persons. I use chorizo to add a rich taste to the omelette. Shakshouka is similar to omelette, only it has a runny sauce and there's more ingredients than the eggs. Sauteing the chorizo for 1 minute brings out the rich taste, and then you can follow with onion and tomatoes. If you don't have fresh tomatoes, you can also use chopped tomatoes from the cans, which will give you less time to simmer because the tomatoes in the cans are already cooked. Cover and simmer for a few minutes, but use a small cover. It just so happens I don't have a small cover for my saucepan, so I'm using a glass cover so that I can see what's happening inside. Add the parsley. I'm using a dried parsley. Check the consistency of the tomatoes. If you see that the tomatoes are well blended, then it's ready for the eggs. And then start creating space for the eggs. Add the eggs slowly to make sure that the yolk is intact. While creating a space for the egg, you will notice that there's not really a space, but there is oil at the bottom of it, and that will be enough to push the other ingredients aside when you put the egg. You may also notice that it's a bit oily, but don't worry about it. It's olive oil and it's safe for you. And last but not the least, add the fresh coriander leaves. You may also add other spices like oregano or saffron, but you see, the more spices that you put, the more the taste will be complicated. For me, cumin already has a strong taste, and it's just enough to make the egg a little bit more interesting. Meanwhile, prepare the bread and the plate for serving. As you can see, I'm using Saute because it's my husband's favorite. But basically, you can also use whole grain bread, wheat bread, or other kinds of hard bread. It's ready. You can serve it with the freshly ground pepper on top. And may I recommend that you also serve it with a tea. So I hope you enjoyed this easy recipe and your partner will feel really lucky that you prepared something special for her or him. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more recipes. Bye!